What'd I say? Hey guys, unhealthy eating habits shouldn't be encouraged. What they hear. I hate all fat people with everything inside of me, and I won't be satisfied until they're all gone. Well, what do you expect? Fatlogic and health at every size requires constant victimhood. I mean, seriously, without their manufactured oppression, they really wouldn't have any other reason to not go to the gym. Okay, both of those girls are gorgeous, their faces are so pretty, but I hope they do make slightly healthier life choices. You don't need to be skinny or pretty, and you don't need to be a freaking hourglass either. You just gotta be healthy and happy. Okay, so we got ourselves a woman just trying to be nice, you know, she's trying to say, like, hey, you don't have to be extra skinny, but you don't have to be fat either. And ooh. Not just because you're skinny means you're healthy. I doubt you know their health records, so don't assume. You see, that's where you're wrong. If you're shaped like one of the balls in front of Target, that tells me that you really don't know when to stop eating. Well, honey, you're pretty judgy. I mean, maybe that's the way they were built. Only God knows, but I think they're gorgeous inside and out. Of course you think so, stranger. You want someone to say that to you. You want someone to look at your horrifyingly gross body and make the false claim that you're just as beautiful as a runway model, which will never, ever be said to you. Just because they look fat doesn't mean they are unhealthy. Fun fact, putting those little clap things in between your words doesn't make your argument any less just insane. Observation is a great tool. Looking at someone is a great way of determining whether or not they're healthy. Everybody on the planet, especially in the Western world, knows when they're looking at someone who's obese. You look strange. You look like Bubble Bass. And nobody wants to look like Bubble Bass. Hi, I have a diagnosis of a fatty liver. I've been working hard with my registered dietitian to find ways to manage this that line up with my intuitive eating. Oh no. Oh no! I had an appointment with a liver specialist today, and she said because of my BMI, I'm obese, and went to say this word over and over. She really stressed losing weight, and she says she doesn't agree with health at every size. Ugh. This is the second liver specialist I've seen, and believe it or not, she is not better than the first. And she is open to the conversation, but clearly she has never heard of health of every size or intuitive eating in her life. I'm feeling so down and discouraged. Hey, look up. Hey fam, you're gonna feel real down and discouraged when you're at the bottom of that organ donation list. Trust me, in your condition, you don't have enough time to mess around trying to look for the right doctor who will placate your feelings about being big. You need to see a doctor who's willing to fix and help you out, because you're going to lose your liver. I seriously can't believe there's people out there whose priorities are so messed up. Instead of actually receiving help from a doctor, you're trying to look for a doctor who's going to make you feel good about your body size. There's nothing to feel good about your body size. Your body size is the reason why you're in the situation you're in now. What if we let our bodies decide what they weigh instead of society? Okay, I mean, that doesn't really make any sense because you have control over your body. I'm not going to let my body make the decisions. I make the decisions. My brain makes the decisions. So that doesn't really make any sense. Unless you're one of those crazy people who say that, oh, big bodies are just the natural state we're supposed to be in. Just to be comfortable. Don't try to work hard and lose weight. That's ridiculous. Because if that was the natural state that the whole world's supposed to be in, as round and rotund and roly-poly like y'all, then all of us would be that way. But no, not all of us are like that. Instead of, oh shoot, I gotta clean, I think I deserve to work and live in a clean space. Instead of, I gotta work out, I tell myself I deserve to live a healthy life with people I love. So many things we can accomplish by reframing our mindset. The word obese literally is built around the judgment of consumption. Body size is mostly genetic, not behavior. Judgment of consumption? Yeah, it is a judgment of consumption. That's a good thing. We are judging you on your consumption of food because it's abnormal and degenerate. And I see that at the bottom. You're not going to hide it from me. Obesity is not a slur. Just because you don't like the word doesn't make it a slur. You don't like being called obese, the same reason why dumb people don't like to be called dumb. It makes you aware of your own faults. Stuff that you already admit to yourself, but you don't want anybody else to say to you. Body size can be genetic, but it's not the majority. You aren't big because of your genetics. You're big because you eat frozen pizza every single night. I love it when doctors are like, before we do anything, you have to lose weight. Like, yeah, okay. Next time my car needs fixing, I'll be sure to bring a smaller car. Why are you admitting you suck at your job? Oh, you wanna know why they tell you to do that? Especially before surgeries? Because your fat makes it difficult for them to do their job. They want you to lose weight so you can be in a healthy state before they put you under. They want to make sure that you don't have a heart attack on that table, and also they want to make sure that they can sew you back up, because when they slice you open, your sutures pop out if you're too big. So yes, God forbid a doctor wants you in a healthier state before they start a treatment plan, because your body is not healthy. Flat stomachs really need to stop being a thing people expect from others. Like, what? What do you mean I need a flat stomach when I have 7 meters of intestine in me? You see, that's where you're wrong, Chief. Yeah, you have a lot of intestine. So do I. I'm a human just like you. But on top of that intestine is like, what, 4 or 5 inches of fat? What is that? You need to get rid of that. You see, us flat stomachs have figured out the magical ability of losing all of that fat and placing it somewhere else in our body, or just burning it all together. Now, you can learn that magic too. You gotta go to Hogwarts first though. No, you do not need to lose weight in order to be healthy. Now take a look at this paragraph that she wrote. Is it worth reading? Is there anything in there that she has written that we haven't already heard in the past 3 seasons of this show? Do you really want to hear what she has to say? Because there's one sentence I would like to share with you that just is the epitome of Fatlogic, and all of their ideologies. Just, if you boiled it down, just simmered it into a perfect stew of what it is. This is the sentence. Health isn't something you achieve. Tell that to people who broke their limbs. Tell that to people who have cancer. Tell that to people who need new organs. Tell that to people who have brain aneurysms. Tell that to people who have any ill ever, that health isn't something you can achieve. And they will laugh at you. They'll look at you sideways. They'll think that you're crazy. You are only saying that because you don't want to better yourself. And this is very much the truth. Because if you could help yourself, and you had the will in the Constitution and the means to help yourself, you would. But you know you don't. So instead, you complain and you try to change society so that they can like you and your body, which is ridiculous because society will never change for you. People will never change their opinions about obese people because they know at the end of the day, if you really wanted to lose your weight, if you really wanted to make a major change in your life, you do it. The fat protester. Our bodies are magnificent contributions at protests. Our fat bodies take more effort to move. Think of all the wonderful ways we can use this to our advantage at a protest or direct action. We can block pathways and hold our precious land with our fat bodies. We can shield and protect precious people with our fat bodies. This has to be fake. This can't be real. The funny thing is, SJW protests and fat bodies, there is an intersection there. They share the middle part of that Venn diagram. I'm almost certain you can't have one without the other, but hey, I'm happy that you found a space where you're accepted. And hey, maybe the reason why you feel so accepted and free and comfortable in that space is because everybody looks like you, so everyone's sharing the same little bit of degeneracy, and that's a beautiful thing. Having a fat child is not a parenting failure. It sure is. It sure is, because you're the parent. You have control over the food. Where is your kid eating? School lunches probably don't have enough calories to make your kid fat, and your kid probably doesn't have enough disposable income to continuously buy, fast food. So what is it? It's you. It's your house. That's how you're feeding your kid, and you're failing that child. That child is going to have a lot of health issues growing up because they're obese. Yay scale may encourage unhealthy eating habits, poor money management, because this is the Yay scale. It's a $55 scale that has no numbers, and instead you're greeted with yay and positive stuff. Like you can see, it's like, oh, you're cute, you're happy and hot and lovable. No, you're not. You're over 300 pounds. You're never going to be attractive, and you're one bean burrito away from a heart attack. Promoting healthy and practical ways to reduce body fat and get healthier is not promoting diet culture. Pointing out that obesity is a genuinely unhealthy psychological state is not fat shaming. I don't know about you, but I'd instead save lives than save feelings. If any obese women feel guilty of eating large portions of food, remember, you're nourishing and loving your body by not listening to diet culture. Diet culture has extracted and masked our true selves by promoting stick-thin Barbie women. Yeah, but those stick-thin Barbie women really get those boyfriends, so I don't make the rules. Also, those stick-thin Barbie women live longer than you. But hey, short life expectancies are so brave and bold. I got boobs and a butt. My clothes don't fit because my hips got wider. Not because I was out of shape or eating like crap, but because my body was preparing itself to carry a child. No, this isn't family planning. This isn't you trying to build up fat to carry a child. This is just you overindulging in food and then trying to say, oh, this is actually how female bodies are supposed to be because, you know, babies, they take up a lot of nutrients. Fun fact, when you become pregnant, your body kind of handles that by itself. It starts to build up fat anyway. So yeah, you can be obese at the start, but you'll be even more obese at the end when you have the kid. You can be thin and have children. Are you insinuating that thin people can't have kids because they're not fat? Oh, whatever. I don't understand. Touting clothes for fat bodies is only going up to size 3X is disappointing. Many of our bodies are 4X plus, and they're ready and waiting to pay for great clothes. As stated in our ads, we're currently working and expanding on our new size range. That's great, but you shouldn't advertise body inclusivity and just be working on actually being inclusive. You do realize that companies need time to create the clothes you're asking for, right? It's not easy to make big and tall or really big 4X clothing for people. It requires more fabric, so chill out. It's a blessing that these people are even catering to you, because in reality, you're the abnormal one. The whole world shouldn't be making any clothes for you to encourage you to go to the gym, and that's how it's always been. But hey, you guys are a market to be, you know, sold to. So I'm not going to be mad for these companies being capitalist. I mean, that's just what it is. But hey, you finally have an inclusive company to make clothes for you. And you're upset because the production is too slow, because the clothes take a long time to create, because they take more fabric, because they need to fit bodies like you. If a skinny mukbanger gets... What the fuck? Okay. No. No. The glamourization... Oh, let me get myself together, because that was ridiculous. How dare you? Oh, thin people are eating food. Mukbanging really goes to show that they're glamorizing thin people. No, you want to know why people like watching that stuff? I find it to be really gross, all the food noises. I don't know why. People just find that to be entertaining, but they don't want to see a fat person doing that, because I guess that adds to the grossness factor. But there's truly big people who do the mukbang thing, so it doesn't matter. You're in that space. That's definitely for you. But hey, yeah, people like seeing thin people eat a lot of food. It's the juxtaposition, but no one wants to see a fat person eat a lot of food. That seems like fetishy. Yikes. No, it won't. It hasn't. My weight loss attempt has gone really well, and so has many people on this channel. Now I'm gonna be serious for a bit. When someone tells you something like this, like your weight loss attempt will backfire, they want to see you fail because in their mind they've already failed by not trying. You need to avoid people like this. Avoid people who want to take you down because, well, they want somebody with them. They want their misery to have company. They want their sorrow to have company. Avoid these people. They want you to be just as sad as them so that they don't feel alone about it. And it's so transparent because this person's like, your weight loss attempt will backfire, so you should just stop. That's ridiculous. You know what? I kind of just appreciate posts like this because it really gives me good insight into the person who is obese and doesn't want to help themselves. It makes me think, wow, maybe some people are just a lost cause and they'll never ever better themselves because bettering themselves in their opinion is a difficult thing and they want the world to just resemble them, because accepting the simple fact that they have failed themselves and no one else is an extremely hard pill to swallow. I'm so frustrated. I thought I found a safe space at my new hairstylist. I've been to her 3 times in the past few months ago for color work. Today she makes a post on her professional Instagram account that basically says she's used to be fat for various self-derogatory and triggering reasons, but then goes on to urge others to work hard and to be their best selves by losing weight. Before we go on, lady, you're crazy. That's all she said? That's why you're upset? That she said, hey guys, lose weight like me and you'll be happy. And you are so sad that you don't want someone to just encourage others to lose weight? That's what makes you upset? I've already responded in haste to a question on 101 on her story slides, and now she's polling her audience if she is, in fact, fat-phobic. I'm just so angry, I don't even know where to begin with her. Thank you for listening to my rant. So you're not gonna go to a hairstylist who I'm assuming did a good job on you just because she lost weight and is encouraging others to lose weight. You don't have to follow her encouragement. You can go back to your degeneracy at any point and just give her money for your hair. But no, the fact that she has these feelings about fat people is messing with you so much that now you're gonna try to look for another safe space. Honey, just quick fact, there is no safe space for you. Everyone doesn't like obese people. It's only y'all who like it and, you know, idolize it and try to shoehorn it into body positivity. It's just y'all, a small group of you guys who create all of these posts for me to debunk, and I am greatly thankful. In the US, good food is a luxury. No, it's not. It's not a luxury. The majority of our bodies here are obese. So, that doesn't make any sense. If food is a luxury, then I guess all of us here are just balling, right? Good food. And what is good food? That is completely subjective, depending on your taste and what you like to eat. Okay, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this one because this person's just you're stupid. Shrinking your body is not going to expand your life. Oh wow, I've never thought of it that way. Actually, it does. Yeah. Losing weight does expand your life. You live longer. Your life expectancy is no longer like 60 years. Now it's 80 or 90 years. So yeah, I'll use that. Thank you for that quote. Shrinking your body is going to expand your life. That's 100% false. Body fat is an effect of how you eat. If you eat more calories than you need, you gain. If you eat less, you lose. Eat what you need, stay the same weight. Even with thyroid problems, PCOS, etc., you can manage your weight. Ever heard of genetics, hormones, health conditions, and different metabolism? You're a clown if you think that body fat is an effect of how much you eat. Go do some more research. What if he does, and he comes back with research that supports his claim? It doesn't matter to you because you're gonna retort, well, it comes from the medical institution, the Western medical institution. They don't like fat bodies. They're biased against fat bodies. Really, science is biased against fat bodies, so find some different research. Like, he won't win regardless, so that fight is already lost. But it's really funny seeing the response, because instead of just accepting the fact that your body fat is an effect of you, the result of your personal choices, you'd rather say that it's genetics. You'd rather throw it on your parents. You'd rather throw it in other categories that are outside of your control, because having any sort of constitution or responsibility to fix yourself is a little bit too mature for these people. They're grown-ups. They're very much adults. But they don't act like it. The only reason why you think calorie counting doesn't work is because you don't count them right. You're not special, and you do not defy the laws of physics. Yep. Yeah. That's exactly how it is, because these people will reject any sort of science that says it's really your fault that you're fat. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure you hit that bell so you can get these notifications every time you take a look at this picture. Make sure it looks like that if you want all my notifications. I really hope you enjoyed today. The 2 uploads, I really hope you did. I just wanted to do something special. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to request any other Reddit content or horror stories content, let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and go to the Patreon if you want to vote on any horror stories content. And speaking of the Patreon, thank you to Canned Eggplant, Finny, Taki, Dustin, Hostmar, Rachel, Will Billy, and Bunny Boo. Thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, stay zesty.